Welcome back, family. New Comic Book Day, January 8th, 2025. Yes. Oh, man. I was reading this comment before and I felt bad, but always finding that silver lining, huh, Robert? I stopped by one of my local LCS this afternoon and they had zero, zip, zilch, nada in the way of new comics. So instead, I got back issues of Absolute Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. Well, I mean, hopefully they were variants or issues that you didn't already have, and you got them for cover price. uh so yeah, the shipping woes, I guess, continue. I got some books today, not as many as I would have liked, but I got some new comic books and I got some books for giveaway. So we're set as far as that's concerned. Stinkerbud's also checking in. This diamond distribution problem has made me rethink my priorities. I am moving away from buying comics and focusing more on original art this year. Oh, dude, I want pictures. I want pictures. Stories have been lacking recently from the big producers. Yeah, I agree. Marvel and DC have just, it's almost like they're just like, just put it in print. They'll buy it. We don't care. Um, there have been some independents that still have some good stories out there, so I got to give that credit at least. 25 Perez is checking in. Hi everyone, how's it going? Um, so yeah, I noticed in the comments last week, and I think there's a couple people that feel like the giveaway truly is rigged, and it's funny when Larry says it because I mean, especially many times as Larry wins, it's kind of his catchphrase. But I don't want people to actually think that we're rigging this. Okay, so I mean, it's a couple of comic books here. I'm not trying to rip people off for a couple of new comics off the shelf. I'm just trying to make some people smile. And if there are any reason people are aggravated by it, I too do truly apologize. I mean, even last year we went forever without Kenneth Bird winning. So we finally, just said that's it. We're making it officially a Kenneth Bird day. No drawing today. Just everything's going to Ken. So yeah, dude, seriously, I want pictures. I want to know what's the first one that you get. So I want to try something here just to try to, I don't know, prove things. So I'm going to share my screen on this. All right. This is usually where I show you guys, but I'm going to refresh all of this anyway. Let's go to the channel dashboard, content. Now, the video I'm pulling from was not a live stream, which would be over here. It was the one that went out on the 5th, which was the late books from January 1st. So we're going to go to details. And they have the little icon here to copy the link. It's S1KU5E, whatever. Copy the link. Go back here. And I already did this, but I want to redo it. Delete. Paste it again. Right. Now I have to put in 5 plus 6, 11. Let's just make sure that things are real, whatever. Get YouTube comments, it's still at the same 17. Now I'm going to make a change here and try to. It's not rigged. Now the lottery, that's rigged. Past $2 million lotteries were won in California. Coincidence? I think not. Geez, I have never won anything sizable in a lottery. So I'm happy if I win $20. I swear after spending a fortune. So I just don't do it anymore. Now, right now, I'm going to try to change the setting. Okay. So I got result settings, show random names for a certain amount of seconds. So right now it's set to 5. Now, I want somebody to put in a number, not number 5, between 1 and 10 in the chat right now. And I'm going to put that onto the screen. So that shows that this is not like pre-recorded or anything else. This is all live. So I'm waiting for the first person to type in a number there. It'll show how long the names are going around in circles. Stinkerbun's saying 7. Oh, geez. Okay, well, Stinkerbun's was the first at 7. 25 Perez at 8. And a name I have never seen before, 62 Lefty Blues. Welcome to the channel. You know, I'm going to use the number that I have never seen before, 6. Okay, because I don't want people to say, well, Stinkerbuns is in on it and 25 Perez is in on it. Anybody that's been on the channel has never seen that name, welcome to the channel. You're the one that's actually going to be doing this. Boom. So you can see I just changed that to 6 to match 62 Lefty Blues. Now, I could have gone with 25 Perez's. I could have gone with Stinker Buns' 7, but I'm going with the 6. I'm not going to add a theme color. All right. And this is the start button. I would like to make it larger. But you know what? Let's keep it the way it was. So you can still see the 6 and everything else. Let's just do that. Good luck to everybody. And we'll show the books in a second. I just want to do this so I'm not breaking away from the screen. Here we go. Good luck to every person. Boom. And we get 6 seconds. It took a little longer. Tito the Alien, congratulations. Sunday Fun Day, new comic book day. That's because I recorded the late books on Sunday. Yes. Okay. So now I got to switch the camera view back to me and then so I can show the books. I'm hoping this has helped give people some faith in the fact that these drawings are real. Again, for a couple of new books, it's not like I'm raffling off a Hulk 181 here, you know? Hey, Ryan, how's it going? And Robert Monroe already says, congrats to Tito the Alien. Okay, so the way this works, we're back to the normal drawings, which is if you are outside the United States, you just got to message me at Team Ohana Family on Instagram and say, hey, I'm outside the United States and I won. Please, I'm going to send you $15, whether it's Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, whichever. And you can, pick up some books for yourself. The reason being, it really doesn't pay to send $10 worth of comics, but paying $40 of shipping. So instead of sending you $10 of comics, I'll just send you $15 cash and you can buy what you like. If you're inside the United States, you can have that cash option, or you could pick 2 out of these 4 books. What If Galactus Transformed the Hulk, Terror and Fury, number 1. That's not the cover A. I just thought that was a better cover, by the way. The DC, the Atom Project, number 1, and Cable, Love and Chrome, not Love and Thunder. So let's hopefully that had a better story. But if it had a better story, then Stinker Buns probably wouldn't be buying art. So again, you got to get to pick 2 out of the 4 books. You got to reach out to me on Instagram, Team Ohana Family, as it shows down below, and send me a message and say, hey, this is my address. Please send me these 2 books. Again, or the $15. If you're a YouTube member, not just a subscriber, but a member or a Patreon member, which you'll find a description in the description below, then you get to pick 3 out of the 4 books. And if you are both a YouTube member and Patreon member, the ultimate coconut, you got to get all 4 books. Okay. All right. Let me get this back to me now. It's settings, camera, and I'm back. Good. Ugh. Yeah. It's kind of funny because I know Larry for quite a while. And I think like the first time he said it was rigged, I actually was like, I hope he doesn't really think that. But it's become his like catchphrase. One time he actually joined the live stream late, and it's like he didn't even say hi. This first thing he said was, "It's rigged." I'm like, you can't say that, dude, because if you were here on time, you would have saw that you won. That's not the right banner. That's the right banner. Because you got to check out Rob's Fat Stacks of Comics to support comics curing cancer. Back to the comments. So I keep an eye on you guys. Okay. So, yeah, this is just a channel to try to have fun talking about comic books. I've actually lost subscribers in the last week, and I'm like, is it because they think I'm, you know what? I can't please everybody. I could just try to just be me, and we all have a little bit of fun. And if somebody feels like it's not living up to their expectations, and they're, free to subscribe to whomever they like. That's all. Anyway, the bottom line though is my LCS actually had some new books. So let me show you what I got today. Sorry, Robert. So from Oni Press. This is from Oni Press. Even though it has the EC label on it, it's a Cruel Kingdom #1. And if you actually read the EC, it actually says around the border of it, an entertaining comic, which is not what EC stood for. So this is from Oni Press. And in the homages style of EC comics. Well, I just figured I haven't picked up an Oni Press book in a while. I wanted to see where that one goes. I love the background art on this. I'm not crazy about the foreground art, but Boom Studios #1 of When I Lay My Vengeance Upon Thee. A couple of books from Image this week. This is like as simple an art as you can get. So hopefully they blew out the budget for a good storyline. Death of Capra, #1. This one was pretty hyped. It's from the creators of 8 Billion Genies. It's The Lucky Devils, #1. What's interesting is they still had copies of this on the shelf, but the Death of Copper was sold out. So interesting. Moving over to DC, I only got one book, and it's Aquaman #1. It would have been nice if it was like an Ultimate Aquaman, but or not Ultimate, Absolute. Sorry, I got a little Marvel mixed up there. I got 4 Marvel books this week. It's been a while since I bought more Marvel than DC. Uh, Cover on the first one was the best. Cover on the first one, what? What are we talking about? I'm not sure which book you're referring to. I'm sorry. There's a delay between the time that you type it and the time that I see it because I use this through StreamYard. So pick up. Which one? I don't know. Anyway, I got 4 Marvel books. I'm not overly enthused about any of them, but just get some stuff to read. Um, yeah, even I don't know. They got to come out with a different type of pose because this is getting to be so standard. Just the way that they show groups or people on every comic book. It's like watching the way the newscasters pose for the picture for their commercial. you know, so we got new champions. #1, looking like every other group comic book there is. I missed the cover A on this, and they were sold out. So I picked up one of the variants. It's a good variant, but I really want to cover A. I might have to shop in the aftermarket for it. I forgot. I didn't get a chance to. I couldn't get through and order it. So the Magic series, of course, #1. I really wanted to get that cover A, and I messed up on that one. I did pick up Venom #2. That cover took a while to draw. Hopefully, it wasn't AI. And it's been a while since I've gotten a couple of months since I've gotten a red band polybagged one. But I did pick up Daredevil Unleash Hell #1. This is the polybagged red band version. So that's actually all I got. So honestly, based on what I'm holding here, Robert, I really don't feel like you missed too much by them not having any books. With all faults, Cruel Kingdom had the best cover. It does have a very good cover. I do like it. I mean, they could have just rested on their laurels of being an homage to an EC book, but they did a very good job here. This is one of those ones that I could show it all day long, but it doesn't do it justice when with the amount of detail. You should if you're not even if you don't buy it, at least if you get a chance, take a look at it at the store and just take it, look into the detail in that tree. Um, I assume that's some sort of a walking mechanism in the background. Yeah, this is artwork that somebody is very proud of. Let me tell you. So we got one more episode now of what do you call it? Skeleton Crew left, and the first couple episodes were strong. The middle episodes were dragging a bit, but the last couple episodes have been picking up the pace a bit again with good storyline. And Bryce Dallas Harper, I think, directed episode 6, and I think that's where it started getting better. Um, I like the series. I'm curious to see where it goes next week in the finale. Uh, see anything else going on in the world of comic books? I mean, there's little rumors of all different stuff coming out that you see, but everything's got to be taken with a grain of salt. So I'm going to just show the books that I've got for this week's giveaway. Now, um, that's the ones that I just gave away. I can't give them away twice. So I actually have 5 books here that I picked up to throw into the giveaway. The same rules are going to apply though if you are, let's just go through the criteria. To enter the drawing, you have to make sure you go to the replay of this video. Okay, not just. I mean, I love you guys being here in the live chat. We have a blast talking, but one of the Daredevil, Tales of Asunda, and Ultimate Black Panther. I didn't see the Tales of Asunda or the Ultimate Black Panther. So I guess either by the time I got there, they were sold out, or my LCS didn't get everything either. Their shelves didn't look like everything was filled in. So we may have had only a partial. Okay, so getting back to the drawing. What I use to pick a name, this thing, it is a comment picker. It's a random comment picker. And the way this thing works is you go onto your YouTube channel and you click on the link for the video and you pop it in here and it goes and it pulls all the comments. I the only things I have checked is to add comment replies. So even if you like put a comment that said hi, you're in. If somebody else said, put a comment that said Happy New Year or Spider-Man stinks, whatever, and you replied to that comment instead of making your own, you'd still be in. Filter comments by words or hashtags, no. And add extra entries. No, I don't do that. So that would be a way that you could, I guess, say, I know these 12 people entered, but I want this person to be in it too, which is kind of lame. You can do other giveaways. That's all. There are more giveaway settings and filters, but that applies if I am no longer paying for the free and I get the premium. You can choose to show your random names and for how long, which we did today, and then you have to put that in so that way they know that you're not a bot. And you get to the comments, and it goes to the video and pulls the comments. Here's where the rub is. It only pulls the comments from the replay of this video. All the comments that we've seen so far here in the live stream, it doesn't pull them. I wish it did. I don't know if there is an app out there that pulls both live stream comments, and it would be great. So people didn't have to try to make a special trip to come back. Sorry. So the only thing I have to say is that once this video live stream ends, after a minute or two or whatever, it is available to watch on my channel as a replay. So make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Dagger Cards, how's it going? Happy new comic book day to you too. Oh, you know what? I don't have the link handy. It's on my phone, guys. Well, let me talk about the giveaway, and then don't go away because we got to talk about Dagger. You have to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. You click like on the video because that helps, put it in front of more faces to try to help grow the channel, and leave a comment on the replay. So after it goes, like it's not live, you could just like watch it like a regular video. Just go on, just drop anything. You just say hi. Okay. As long as you put something on the replay as a comment, you're entered into the drawing because that way it has a comment to pull. Just keep it clean, keep it comics. If you put in something profane or a link to a porno site or something like that, I'm going to copy it for future reference, but then I'm going to delete it. So, okay. So like I said, we just want to keep it clean, keep it comics. If you're outside the United States, and you win, you're going to reach out to me on Team Ohana Family on Instagram, and I will send you $15 via the pay app of your choice. If you're inside the United States, you have a choice of the $15 or 2 out of the books that I'm about to show. if you are in in either our Patreon or a YouTube member, Patreon link is in the description. YouTube member, you can just click down right down below this video. You're gonna get to pick 3 of the books. And if you are a YouTube member and a Patreon member, you're gonna get 4 out of the 5 books. And whatever book is left over will go into whatever books or book, whatever are left over, will go into our grab box, grab box book of books for our Patreon get-togethers, where everybody that comes just gets to pull a couple of books and for free. Why not? Okay, send it to me too if it's good. Congrats to D'Artagnan Biggs. Okay, so real quick, Dagger Cards. Um, Dagger Cards has a fundraiser that's going on. I wanted to have this link ready to show, and I messed up. So let me see if I can just talk as we're going here and see if I can find the link. Come on. Is that it? Okay, it's the Great Cycle Challenge Canada. I'm trying to see if I can find the link from his specific, because we're trying to get Dagger Cards to his goal, and he's really, really close, guys. And he's raising money to fight cancer too. So this is, really important here, not just for I've seen some of the other donations. Rob's donated to it. What do you call it? John's Comics with Kids has donated to it. A lot of us have actually in the comic community. You think about Jen just passed away from cancer, so it's all fresh on our minds. So anybody that's having a fundraiser for this it's really appreciated. Is this it? I think this might be it. Let me see. Yes. Dagger Cards, before I pop this up, is it okay if I share this right on the screen? Because it also has your picture on it. So I have to just make sure it's all right with you before I do that. There are. We got the best community of anything. Come on, I've seen the collectible coin community, hoity toities. So, but yeah, if you want, it is the greatcyclechallenge.ca. This is Great Cycle Challenge is one word, no underscores or anything. /writers/David Grass. Sure, but I just got another email and they reset it for 2025. No! Oh my God, yeah, I'm seeing that. Ah, man. Well, yes, it just reset for 2025, which means we're gonna get a jump start on this. We're getting a jump start. We're gonna get it all the way there. All right. This is where we're going, guys. The Great Cycle Challenge. So he's got to ride 400 kilometers. All we got to do is just click on a link and donate a few bucks, and we got all. So I guess for all 2025, we got to raise. Yeah, we got to raise $2,500 within a whole year. We got to do this, guys. Why don't we knock this out within a couple of weeks? Wouldn't that be great? That way we could just sit back, relax, drinking our Mai Tais while David's out there cranking his bike away for 400 kilometers. We'll be done. He's the one that's got to keep working on it. Absolutely. We're gonna make sure you get there. Hey, Kenneth, how's it going, sir? So yeah, again, it is the greatcyclechallenge.ca. Let's turn that off. Let's create a banner. Let's type this in. You might not be able to click on it, but you sure as heck could be able to read it, right? Please don't let me misspell this. It just occurred to me that I could have actually just highlighted, copy, and then paste. You never know that I was a member of Mensa. It wouldn't make any sense to most people. Yeah. Here we go. I'm sitting there typing it out. All of a sudden, I'm literally capitalizing the R in writers, about to type IDER, and like in the back of my brain, I hear this voice going, "Just copy and paste, you idiot." Ah. All right, so guys, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna make sure that Timo Honda gets a donation into 2025's. Man, we were so close to getting your goal on the last one. I wish I'd known about it sooner, man. I'm sorry about that. Um, well, it's been one of those days to me. I'm sorry. All right, guys. So, like I said, I'm gonna wrap this up. Oh no, I gotta show what books I'm giving away. Ah, there's that Mensa brain at work again. Eh? I'm leaving this up so everybody has a chance to write it down while I'm gonna get these books ready to show. That's here. So I at least know what I'm doing. Yes. All right. Ay, 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 ay. What's with me today? Okay. I'll be honest. Mrs. Ohana has been working some really, really crazy hours. I mean, like Monday and Tuesday, she was getting up at like 2 in the morning so she can go in and do inventory. And I was getting up early trying to make sure she had coffee. And, it took a toll out of both of us. So, all right. So again, if you are a YouTube a subscriber, you make sure you subscribe, like, and drop a comment on the replay. You're going to get a chance to win 2 out of these 5 books. If you are a YouTube member or a Patreon member, you're going to get 3 out of 5. If you're a YouTube member or a and a Patreon member, you're going to get 4 out of 5. And the one book that is not chosen will go into um, the Patreon poll box for our get-togethers. And so in the long run, you guys are getting the books anyway, right? All right, let's start with Boom Studios. We've got that When I Lay My Vengeance Upon Thee. You can almost hear, what do you call it? Samuel L. Jackson saying that like Pulp Fiction. You will know that I am the Lord. For Image Comics, we've got The Death of Copra. And we also do have, if you wanted to get it, the Lucky Devils, which I think that's about demons that try to overthrow hell. From DC Comics, because try to make sure I get a DC and a Marvel. Slim Pickens. If I got one, you get one. Aquaman #1. And from Marvel, well, I'm going to assume that my winners are all over age, a good, respectable adult age, and they can enjoy the Red Band edition polybagged of Daredevil Unleash Hell, which really doesn't show up too well on the camera because of the reflection of the polybag. So, again, these are going to be the choices for 1 week from today. No crazy recorded shows on Sunday. Sorry again about that. I just wanted to get back on track. I wish everybody great luck with this. And our record, by the way, still stands at 26 comments. And if we break 26 individual comments, it's not like one person could leave 26 comments and we break it. Then that week, whoever wins, whether they're YouTube member, Patreon member, no member, whatever, they're going to get all 5 books or $20 instead of 15. So it's our incentive to try to get people to make comments, because the more comments we get, so I can hear what books you guys are getting. And the more we're going to share the wealth and say thank you. I was going to the fundraiser in November, and that cost me. Wow. Dude. Deck of Cards is doing multiple fundraisers. I feel like I'm a lazy bum now. Between Rob and David, I got to get out there and do something. All right. So, like I said, let me wrap this up, get my comments back there. We are on our way, and I will definitely get 2,500 in 2024. I think he meant 2025. Are you? Whoa, Garrett, you the man. In case Dagger, in case you're wondering, when Stinker Bun says something like "Boom, we are on our way," you better refresh your page. So yeah, Garrett just got you started in a big way, and you know what? As soon as the show is over, I'm matching it. We're gonna get him going really good. And David, from our hearts, though, thank you for the effort that you put in, not just in making the fundraisers, but bike riding hundreds of kilometers, which is like 12 miles, I think. Right now, it's not. It's a lot. It's 280. I'm trying to do the math quickly in my head. It's a lot more miles than I'm biking. All right, guys, thank you so much for everything that you guys do. Uh, thank you. And Garrett, thank you. So we're going to get him started. Until I see you in the next video, which is a pre-record, and you guys will be seeing it tomorrow, will be top slabs in my collection at the end of 2024, books number 11 through 30, and then, of course, Friday, the big finale, which will be books 1 through 10. Now, if you're a YouTube member, you're seeing these videos earlier. So I stopped keeping track after 700 kilometers. uh, I haven't even checked the pressure in my bike tires in 10 years. So you're doing better than me. Okay. All right, guys. I want to say thank you again, everybody. Please. Oh, and with the weather coming up this week, if you're anywhere on where the weather's going to be bad, which is the majority of the country, please be careful. If the roads are treacherous and you've got a sick day or vacation day, take it, stay home. Just it's not worth it for a day's pay if you have the ability to stay home. Don't become a statistic. All right. Yeah. That's Garrett, man. That's Stinker Buns. He the man. So, guys, everybody, have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Like, subscribe, click on the notifications, and I'll see you in the next video. Mahalo.